First question, what are the psychologically beneficial acharas? I will give you example. When your parents put their right hand on your head and bless you, telling that Dirghayurarogya Aishwaryanam Abhivriddhirastu Uttarottara Abhivriddhirastu, or they bless you by telling that Vijayi Bhava, Shatayushi Bhava, Dirghayushman Bhava, Suputravan Bhava. Like that, when they bless you, that blessing has got a terrible psychological effect. I used the word terrible for mentioning positive message only, not for negative message. So, every blessing changes the brain biochemistry. That is, Professor Eric Berne has told in his book Transactional Analysis. When you get the blessing of your teacher, your parents, your relatives, the elders, psychologically you are getting elevated. That psychological elevation is derived from the blessing because of the production of the curative chemicals, hormones in your brain. That blessing can give you psychological satisfaction, happiness, which will be reflected in the body too. When you listen to Bhagavad Gita with their message, we can say psycho-linguistic effect is produced. If you are damn tired, weak, and you are living with an inferiority complex, continuously listening to Bhagavad Gita can give you a confidence, self-confidence. Just like blessing can give you self-confidence, reading and understanding Bhagavad Gita can also do that. If you are continuously listening to Veda Mantra, it can give you neuro-linguistic effect. Agnimi ele purohidam yajnasya devam ratyujam odaram ratnadadamam Agni purve ebharshi bhiridyo nutanairuta sadevang ehavakshati agnina arayimashnavad poshameva dive dive yasasam veeravattamam agniyam yajnamatvaram vishwada paribhurasi sayiddeveshu gacchati. These lines are frequently quoted by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. It is from the first part of Rig Veda. When you listen to Veda mantras, even though you are not in a position to understand the meaning of that, neuro-linguistic effect is produced in your brain because of the production of nearly 24 of hormones in the brain. So when you are listening to Veda mantra, your heartbeat will become normal, blood pressure will get normalized, adrenaline level will be getting normalized, and the level of cholesterol will be normalized. Body gets a curative effect. That is why listening to Veda mantras is a psychologically beneficial achara. In many of the hospitals world over, people listen to Veda mantra whenever they are getting the cancer problem or heart problems, blood pressures, or something like that, because mentally they are taken to another area by making them listen Vedas. Even you can get rid of the sufferings of the pain when you listen to Veda mantra. When you drive the car, if you are listening to Veda mantras, mental stability can be achieved. This has become a common thing. So getting the blessings, listening to mantra, listening to good music, listening to the motivating, appreciating words of others, and also your prayer that can change violently your mind and physiology. The way in which the acharas to be performed can differ, whereas the essence of customs and rituals should never vary. The purpose and the aim and whatever is to be derived from the acharas, without diluting that, the pathway of performing the acharas can be modified. So all the acharas are also known as smritis. Smriti means to be practiced from the memory. So smriti means all the customs and rituals which are changeable during the period or kalam. Once the age is changing, the era is changing, the period is changing, when we are marching forward, the old customs and rituals are to be deleted or modified or corrected. That is the reason why they are known as smritis. So corrections are to be done for customs and rituals, whereas correction should not be done for shrutis. Shruti means Vedas, Vedic messages, for which corrections are not required. They are permanent and sustainable messages. So remember that smritis are books which are written